I want to be romanced. You hear women say this, but do women really need to be romanced? Do men really have to go through all that just to keep a woman's interest and attraction? You don't hear too many of the manosphere coaches talking about romancing a woman. Rather, you mostly hear that you need to be a man, have purpose, don't take her BS, and lead her. While all of that is true, is romance even necessary? I mean, women say that they want it from men, but women say that they want a lot of things that they don't really want, or it ends up turning them off. First, I think it's important to understand exactly what romance is. When we hear the word romance, most of us think of rose petals being sprinkled on the ground, candlelit dinners, candlelit bubble baths, picnics in the countryside, and so on. Oxford Dictionary says romance is a feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love. And I would agree with that. However, the great artiste, aka Royce, translates it in a much better, more understandable way, or at least more understandable for men. I'd say that on the surface, women would agree with Oxford's definition of feeling of excitement and mystery associated with love. But deep down, I would say that we could all agree that Hartiste's translation is more on point with what romance really is. Women could argue that translation, but the truth is that it's men who are the romantics. And deep down, that's really what's happening. A man is demonstrating his desire to bed the women he's romancing with impeccable subtlety. But wait a second, let's rewind. Did I just say that it's actually men, not women, who are the romantics? Yes, I did. We get this idea that it's women who are the romantics. I mean, after all, they tend to love romantic comedies and oftentimes tell us how much they love romance. So wouldn't that make them the romantics? But let me ask you this. Between men and women, who does all the romantic things? Who brings flowers to a date? Who plans the romantic dates? Who sprinkles rose petals all over the floor? Who does all the grand romantic gestures? Who believes in love for the sake of love? Here's a hint. It's not women. Now, I'm not saying that women never do those things, but it's men who do a large majority of them. Women just like the romantic attention on them because it makes them feel special. Now, I'm Erik Peterson, and I'm a men's dating and relationship coach for Skill of Attraction. And if you need my personal help and you're interested in some private coaching, please head over to my website at soa.fm. Click on the coaching tab, and there you'll see they have several options for you to choose from. My coaching options include several phone coaching packages for my North American clients and several Zoom coaching packages for my clients outside North America. And I'll post a link to both my contact page and my coaching page in the description down below. Now, women are actually more rational when it comes to choosing a long-term partner than men are. In fact, once they realize that they like you, they're always kind of asking themselves, is this guy good for me? I mean, he gives me the feels, but is he going to make a good long-term mate? All the while, we're the ones bringing them flowers, buying them jewelry and lingerie, and taking them out to candlelit dinners. I mean, it was men who actually invented romance, not women. And it was invented by men who had nothing to offer but their hearts in order to have an advantage over the alpha males of that time. Yes, even back then, women swooned for the alphas as they do today. But I suppose the million-dollar question is, did the romance work in getting the girls? I mean, the women really enjoyed the romance, just as they do today, but that's because they were showered with attention by men who desired them. A while back ago, I did a video called Women Love to Be Wanted, where I discuss how women despise being needed by a man, but how they love to be wanted and desired by men. And if you've been following me for a while, you also know that women love the attention on them. Women love those things because it makes them feel special. But does all that romance being showered on them raise their attraction for a man? Well, yes and no. No, it does nothing when a woman isn't interested in you romantically. But if she's already feeling a strong attraction, it can certainly raise that attraction even more. Now, if you're finding this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out when you guys do this, and I want to get my message out to as many men as possible. So do women really need to be romanced? Do men really have to go through all that just to keep a woman's interest and attraction? Again, yes and no. Now, if you saw my video, Women Don't Care How You Feel, then you know that how you feel about a woman has no bearing on how she feels about you. If a woman feels no attraction for you, your feelings for her won't change anything. So in that case, I would say that you're wasting your time showering her with romance. On the other hand, if she's head over heels in love with you and you use your romance sparingly, it will only raise her attraction for you. Like I said, women love to be wanted and desired. They love the attention on them, especially the attention of who she perceives to be the alpha in her life. And when you subtly and sparingly demonstrate your desire for her through romantic gestures, well, let's just say she'll be tearing your clothes off with appreciation. So my advice to you is, if your girl is crazy about you, give her a little romance once in a while to show her how much you want to take her to bed. And she'll most likely be the one pulling you into the bedroom. But if a girl isn't interested or she's losing interest, I would say save it for a girl who is interested. Now, if you found this video worthy of a donation, you can find a link to my PayPal or Bitcoin wallet address in the description down below, or simply tap on the super thanks icon just below this video. And you may also find these videos helpful. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.